All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. America, seven sins or virtues. The sins, the seven deadly sins are as follows: lust, gluttony, greed, envy, sloth, wrath, and pride. These seven virtues would be, I don't like using the ones like, chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, patience, kindness, and humility. Um, there's another type of seven that I would rather go with, and that's what: charity, prudence, fortitude, hope, faith, temperance, justice. But that's a whole other story. But I say that to say this: in America, the seven deadly sins are pretty much what this country was built on and has been maintained on ever since. So, and when we talk about things, a lot of the things that sell, sex sells, controversy sells, violence sells. You know what I'm saying? Vanity sells. They're pretty much rooted in the seven deadly sins. And for all you Christians out there, um, the, the the love of money is the root of all evil. So America is capitalistic, and it's what capitalism is about. So it's willing to do anything, any foul thing to get paid. And this country rewards, to a degree, most people's ability to do do something um, foul for money. It's quote unquote business. You know, there are people who do straight business. I can't lie about that, but the way this shit is set up, it's all fun. It's a lot of funny business going on. Now, when it comes to the seven virtues, you know, I find those seven virtues sometimes hilarious in America, just being black, because um, these are things that people make fun of black people for all the time: charity, prudence, fortitude, hope, faith, temperance, and justice. When we cry for justice, oh my God, it's a problem. When we're showing self-restraint, i.e., non-violent movements, oh, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Um, Being overly religious, that's, oh, we're the most spiritual, quote unquote, people or religious people in America. So that's a lot of faith and hope that things are going to change. As far as what am I missing? Fortitude is really, I mean, courageousness in a sense. Um, because yeah, courage to a degree. Um, just all the shit we've been through is courageous, to be perfectly honest. But I think prudence has to do more with labor. And shit, the country got hundreds of years of free labor off of us, and still fuck with us to this day to try to get as much out of us as possible without giving us anything. So, it is what it is when it comes to that labor part. But all of these things, my people are looked at as suckers for, you know, and everything on the. But if we were to operate into the seven deadly sin models, if we were perpetuating um, all of those sins upon our own, in the same way, entertainment and media use that to propagate the negative stereotypes. People get paid for that. People don't get necessarily saying I'm a lot. People don't get paid for putting out the seven virtues when it comes to us. And I think that's how this country is backwards. This country is built on the seven deadly sins, and we revere quote unquote founding fathers for their diligence in making sure that they carried all of those sins out accordingly to get to live high on the hog. But if we were to do the same thing, even if we were to mention doing the same thing that the founding fathers of this country did, oh, and people go ape shit crazy because it's like you're thinking like a savage. Whoa, I'm thinking like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and Ben Franklin and Andrew Jackson and you know I'm thinking like the people that you consider great. You don't like that? That's I'm thinking patriotic, like like you people who out here who praise the Boston Tea Party for fighting against oppression, but got a problem with Black Lives Matter fighting against oppression. I don't understand that, but whatever. Uh, you know. So at the end of the day, because my homeboy told me to try to make this one short, but at the end of the day, this is capitalism at its finest. You can't make money unless you're doing something evil. Because if you're doing something virtuous, people don't want it to see the light of day because God forbid the goodness of it spreads. You don't want that. And people can say what they want, but when I see people like Sean Hannity and Bill O'Reilly compare the Klan to quote unquote Black Lives Matter as if you motherfuckers, have you really, like, seriously, we out. I'm not even part of Black Lives Matter, but I mean I get it, but but we as black people are out here like white people in a KKK. That's what we doing. We lynching white people now. We, black cops are arresting white kids and killing them and dumping them off and giving them life sentences and planting drugs on them and going to the black judge, bang, give them life and the death penalty. We putting kids in electric chairs like George Stinney at 13, 14 years old. That's what we doing now? No, we're not. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's That's the quote unquote white American culture. Like, that's what y'all do. But then again, that's capitalism. That's America. You know. And the funny part about it is, this is why people look at this society as fucked up religion, because of this hypocritical stance where a country built on the seven deadly sins is all of a sudden also the country that's going to as a moral compass for anybody. Because when people try to do things that are morally and ethically right, you come against them. Let's not forget what this country did to Martin Luther King and his brother, Malcolm X. Let's not forget that, all right? Medgar Evers. They wasn't planning war. I mean, the Black Panther Party. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget Marcus Garvey. Motherfuckers wasn't plotting war. Well, hold up. Who am I missing? Did I say Malcolm? I think I said Malcolm. Medgar Evers. If I didn't say Malcolm, I'm saying Malcolm now. But people forget when Italians got lynched, the Italian military came to the United States and said, we're going to blow this motherfucker up. Keep fucking with our people. Okay, we're going to chill out. We're sorry. That's what you guys respected. You respected the war culture. And even when, and to now, put the Japanese people in internment camps after Pearl Harbor was bombed, then bombing Okinawa and Nagasaki, but then paying those people reparations. Same way you pay reparations to Native Americans, which you didn't get enough, but then turn around and pay reparations to Jewish people from the Holocaust who've gotten billions of dollars in reparations from Germany, but won't pay black people reparations in America. Okay, right. 40 acres and the mules are still on the books, but technically ain't nobody trying to check for that. I get it. Like, and just like Native Americans would talk about, no treaty that the U.S. ever made with Native Americans was ever fulfilled. I mean, if that ain't part of the seven deadly sins, I don't know what is. But somebody saying, you know, quote unquote, the Million Man March, Justice or Else, the Civil Rights Movement, Black Wall Street, the Harlem Renaissance, Rosewood, all of these were revolutionary acts to society, my God, you know, thus all the things that happened afterwards. So, you know, what country are we living in? To me, we living in a country that maintains the seven deadly sins, and a country that maintains trying to destroy the seven virtues. You tell me what you think. Period. Peace.